Attorney Earl, kamusta po kayo?
I am. Good morning and good evening. And depende kung saan tayong lugar.
Yes.
Sa Canada right now, it's evening. And welcome for this episode. And my
Yes.
name is Earl Francis Dacara. I'm an immigration consultant based in Mississauga, Ontario. Isa rin po akong kababayan from Manila. And thank you for having me today, Em.
Yes, thanks again, Attorney Earl, for joining us today. And I'm pretty sure our dear viewers are wondering what our topic is for today's session. Because we have a guest expert with us, we will be hitting two birds in one stone, all right? Now, it
Yes.
seems everyone is asking this question, how to apply? And to tell you more about the common ways to apply for permanent residence in Canada, I would like to call back Attorney Earl to help us. Attorney Earl, ano nga ba ang common ways para makapag-apply ng permanent residence sa Canada?
Yes, thank you, Em. Alam naman natin, Canada has been the most popular country of destination for immigrants. And those who wanted to make this country their new home. Well, nasa facts and news that Canada is very open, and as a matter of fact, they are welcoming more than 1 million permanent residents in the next 2 years. Wow. And they even increased that to 1.2 million through 2023. So napaka-enticing talaga. If you have the chance, it is the best time to apply here in Canada. But then you have to know if you are qualified and to which program you will have to apply. But what I can assure you guys that Canada is one of the best countries, if not the best, to immigrate, to move and to settle with your family. So speaking of the common ways, meron tayong mga programs that you can avail of if you want to come here as a permanent resident. Permanent resident means magiging residente kayo ng Canada upon compliance of a residency requirement of 2 years out of 5 years, and after that you can apply for citizenship. Okay, so but you have to come first into one of the programs. One of the most popular programs is they call the Express Entry, but actually it is not a program. It is a system that manages these three common programs, which is listed in the slide. The Canadian Experience Class, we have the Federal Skilled Worker Program, and the Federal Skilled Trades Program. Okay, ano ba itong Canadian Experience Class? Ang Canadian Experience Class is one of the programs that you can avail of if you have had at least 12 months continuous or non-continuous work experience inside Canada. Okay, so kung ikaw ay nakapagtrabaho rito ng at least 1 year, or pinadala ka rito ng company mo to work on a certain project, and then the project lasted more than 1 year, then you can apply for permanent residency under this program, Canadian Experience Class, and you can bring your dependents. When I say dependents, it is your spouse and your children. Okay, so buong pamilya pwedeng mag-apply under this program as long as yung principal applicant is qualified. Okay, so ano naman itong Federal Skilled Worker Program? Yung Federal Skilled Worker Program is a program which is mainly points-based. Ibig sabihin, you will be scored on certain selection factors. Okay? So when I say selection factors, ito yung mga factors na bibigyan ka ng corresponding puntos, like yung English qualification, yung education, yung experience mo, yung edad, or kung meron kang relatives dito sa Canada. Okay, so it's a sum total. If you get 67 points over 100, then you can qualify, and then you can go on with the next steps or process of the Federal Skilled Worker Program. Okay, pero pag hindi, your application will stop there, and then you will have to improve your points to qualify. So ibig sabihin niya, hindi ka umabot ng 67 over 100. Okay, so I will explain later the points with the Federal Skilled Worker Program, and we go to the Federal Skilled Trades Program. Yung Federal Skilled Trades Program is the same concept with the Federal Skilled Worker Program, but it refers to the skilled trades. Yung mga skilled trades na to, ito yung mga professions like yung mga butchers, yung mga technical, yung maintenance, industrial careers, cooks, chefs, bakers. These are other classification of applicants. Kung nandun ka sa classification na yon, then you can apply under the Federal Skilled Trades Program. And the Federal Skilled Trades Program has also different requirements. One of the most common is you have to have like 2 years work experience, and then you have to have a labor market impact assessment or a certification from the province on your skills. Okay, so to explain further, we also have the Provincial Nomination Program. Yung Provincial Nomination Program is a program also that is offered by the provinces. In Canada, immigration is shared between the federal and the provincial provinces. We have 10 provinces in Canada and 3 territories. Okay, each of the provinces run their own immigration system. So halimbawa, Ontario has its own immigration system, and they need professions like engineers, they need accountants. Then they will open up their immigration system to invite these engineers. Kailangan nila lang 500 engineers for Ontario. Then you can apply under this provincial nominee program under Express Entry. Okay, but the commitment is that you will have to show to them your intention to stay in that particular province, and you will have to display or show to them that you will be participating in the economic and labor market, labor force of the country by bringing your skills to that particular province.
Alright.
Okay,
Ang dami sobra, Attorney Earl. Ang dami sobrang ways pala, no? Pero to everyone, Attorney Earl will be sharing in our next slide a grid, a sample client profile under there, as you can see on your screen. So you better listen carefully, okay, to know more. All right. Again, Attorney Earl, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you, Em. This particular slide refers to a selection factor referring to the Federal Skilled Worker Program Express Entry. Okay, I mentioned earlier na merong 6 selection factors na bibigyan ka ng score in order to qualify. You have to score at least 67 out of 100. So if you will see here, meron tayong 6 na factors. Yung English or French skills. Number 2 is education, which is you can get maximum of 25 points. Work experience, you can get maximum 15 points. Sa age, you can get 12 points. Sa range employment, you can get 10 points. And adaptability, 10 points. And the total has to be more than 67. Okay. For example, merong isang aplikante na yung nakakuha ng English, kasi English you can get IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, or you can get CELPIP, or you can get a French English a French test qualification. So you will be scored here. Dito sa column na to, you can get if you get the minimum, you can get 16 points. Okay? Sa education naman, if you get a bachelor's degree, you will be scored 21 points. If you get master's, 23, and if you get doctorate, maximum 25. So work experience, if you get more than 6 years of work experience, you can get the maximum of 15 points. Sa age, if you're younger, of course, mas mataas yung points. Pagka medyo may edad na, more than 35, 36, 37, bumababa ng score natin. So, hindi na natin mababago yan. Okay? So, arranged employment naman, these are job offers from employers from Canada. If you get a job offer from employers Canada, then you will be scored like a maximum of 10. Okay, so adaptability, this refers to relationships in Canada. Okay, if you have relatives in Canada, then you can get 5 points. If you have a spouse, you will get an English exam. You'll get additional five points, maximum of 10. So when you total this, if you get more than 67, then you can be admitted to the candidates pool. Okay? So yung sinasabi kong pool na yon, nandun lahat yung mga applicants na nakapasa dito sa minimum required points, regardless of the category, regardless of the profession, whether teacher ka, whether nurse ka, whether accountant, or whether any profession na nag-apply. So if you get past 67 points, then you will get into the pool, and there in the pool, you will stay for 1 year. Within 1 year, you will get an invitation if you get the passing point for the comprehensive ranking system, which is another set of point system that you will have to face. The maximum points you can get from the CRS is 1,200 points. And every week, the government invites candidates with the scores for the federal skilled worker, 470 up as of the last invitation. And this is done every 2 weeks. This is the same with the Canadian Experience class and the federal skilled trades. They're also being invited, but on different scores. Okay, so this is the system actually in general. So it might appear to you guys overwhelming if you do it by yourself. I'm sure some of the viewers might get like a question how you're doing it, but if you come to a secure visa, and then they will get you will be given a proper assessment for your qualifications, right?
Yes, actually, Attorney Earl, ang dami nga ako mismo now overwhelmed din sa information. But I believe in our next slide, you have a comparison here.
Yes.
Ano po sa amin kung paano nga ba itong comparison applicant A and applicant B?
Oh, yes. Okay. So applicant A, you will see in the screen, he got 24 points sa English. And then si applicant B, 16 points. Paano nangyari yan? Si applicant A kasi is a master's degree holder. Okay, so he got the 24 points. Si applicant B is a bachelor's degree. So 16 points siya because he got the 3 or 4 years bachelor's degree. Okay, sa education naman, si applicant A got 23 points. Ito yung sinasabi ko, nagkabaliktad. Yung education yung una. Yung master is 23 and then yung applicant B is 21. Yung English, nakakuha siya ng CLB 9. Ibig sabihin, naka-score siya ng 8 sa listening and naka-score siya ng 7 sa reading, writing, and speaking. 7 nakuha niya. As against B, si applicant B sa English, nakakuha siya ng CLV 7. Meaning to say, nakakuha siya ng score ng 6 sa speaking, writing, and listening. Okay? So, dito naman sa work experience, pareha sila maximum dahil more than 6 years sila nagtrabaho. Okay? Sa age naman, mas bata itong si applicant A. Okay? Obviously, kasi nakakuha siya ng 12 points. Si applicant B, if nakakuha siya ng 7, meaning to say he is already 40 years old. Okay? So sa arranged employment naman, ibig sabihin wala silang job offers from any employers from Canada. Okay? But with regard to arranged employment, lahat ng applicants, they can create a profile in Job Bank. Job Bank is a government job site that they can showcase their qualifications. So this is open to all employers and provinces in Canada. Okay, if the employer sees that you're qualified, then they can give you a job offer. If the province sees that they need you to work in their provinces, then they can get you a provincial nomination. Okay, so sa adaptability naman, this is our relationships in Canada. So the applicant A got 5 because he is married. He got the spouse got 5 points because of his her. Sabi natin yung spouse na nagkaroon siya ng IELTS exam, so she got additional 5 points. Pero wala siyang relative sa Canada. Si applicant B, single, walang asawa, so wala siyang makukuha sa spouse, pero may relative sa Canada, so he got also 5 points. So total, si applicant A got 79, which is beyond 67 points, and si applicant B is below 67. So ibig sabihin, hindi pumasa si applicant B. So applicant B will be refused outright in his application for Federal Skilled Worker Program. Okay, so si applicant D has options after refusal. So this doesn't mean na hindi na siya pwede mag-apply ulit because wala namang nagpumipigil sa kanya na mag-reapply. As long as he can get better, higher points that will bring him or her above 67. Okay. So these are things that you need to get an assessment from an experienced representative, so they can give you proper advice on how to get higher points and improve your status in the express entry profile. Okay?
Yes, Attorney Earl, maraming salamat. Ang dami talaga palang factors and conditions ng points-based system ng Canada.
Yes, this is only the minimum required points. Ito yung preliminary, okay? So once you pass this first selection, there's a second selection points, which is called the Comprehensive Ranking System, the CRS. But you cannot get through that kung hindi ka papasa dito sa first selection factors points.
Okay, Attorney Earl, maraming salamat for this very visual example for everyone's appreciation. Even I myself, nakita ko ito ngayon lang. Maraming salamat. Now, of course, to our dear viewers, and for some, you may have similar profile with what was shown by Attorney Earl, but for others, it may be quite hard to achieve, right? But don't worry, because there is still a way. This is the reason why we are here, why we are having a webinar. So be sure to mark your calendar. Let your partner or your spouse or your parents join you, because this webinar is one that you wouldn't want to miss out. Okay. Plus, we will share with you all the trade secrets and bonuses. We will also be joined by the industry expert for Canada immigration and an RCIC himself, Attorney Earl. So just click the link in the description box and register. This is a free webinar brought to you by Secure Visa. Okay, guys? And to all our dear clients, you may get in touch with us. You may email us via helpdesk@vpeduc.com. For our dear followers, our viewers, our likers, you may email us via info@vpeduc.com. And para din sa kaalaman ng lahat, Secure Visa is offering an exclusive discussion. So just connect with us through these email addresses, okay? And I will call back again Attorney Earl to give us his closing remarks, his closing message. Attorney Earl, short and sweet message for everyone, please.
Yes, I'm really happy to be with you and the team and the viewers for this seminar, webinar. Okay, ang advice ko lang dun sa mga gustong pumunta sa Canada is take advantage of the openness of Canada. Because I mentioned earlier that they're welcoming more than 1.2 million through 2023 permanent residents. So take advantage of that. And then you should, if you're planning to come to Canada, you should focus on the goal. Okay, set a goal, set a time frame, and that is doable and feasible. And get the proper advice and assistance kung nahirapan kayo. Kasi it is overwhelming, as M said. Medyo kung hindi sanay, para maiwasan yung
Yes.
refusals or declines. So it's practical to consult some expert or those who have experience in doing it. It also relieves like unnecessary stress. Yeah, if you're an applicant, I myself has experienced that. I hired someone to do it for me, because even if I'm practicing law in the immigration, I cannot really handle it if it is about myself and my family, right? So to avoid this stress, then I consulted someone, and then we have to prepare. Make the necessary preparations, settle all the responsibilities. Kung pupunta ka ng Canada, yung mga may iwan mo rito dyan sa Pilipinas or from any country, for peace of mind, so that you can have a fresh start in Canada that you can call your new home. Okay.
Wow, thank you once again, Attorney Earl, for gracing us today. And remember, here at Secure Visa, our goal is to do better every day. Now, to all our viewers, again, make sure to mark your calendar for the webinar. Sa mga nakapag-register na, set an alarm. And to those na hindi pa nakapag-register, this is the best time to do so. Remember, this is a free webinar brought to you by Secure Visa. Just click the link in the description box and register your names. It's as easy as that, guys. Para naman sa lahat ng webinar attendees, be sure to enter the webinar room 15 minutes before the actual scheduled time, okay? This is to make sure that you will not miss out on anything, all right? And for those who would like to connect with us right now, you may contact us via info@dpeduc.com or call us. Our phone lines are on your screen, our Philippine line and our New Zealand lines. And of course, our Facebook page, VPNZ Education Consultancy, now Secure Visa. Find that 3-dotted button on your upper right. Hit manage follow settings and click favorites, so that every time we have announcements, news updates, we are on your news feed at once, okay? And we also have a LinkedIn profile, guys, so you can add us up. It's Secure Visa Consultancy Services. And that's it for me today. Thanks everyone for staying tuned in, and don't forget, join us in our upcoming free webinar, all right? Thank you, Attorney Earl, once again.
Thank you,
And to everyone, keep healthy and safe. Goodbye. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye-bye.